That didn't go as planned. Let's get this show started, ladies and gentlemen. Headphones would be nice. What? There you go. Yo. We here? Uh-huh. It's always a good way to mic check. Bunch of fart noises. What's going on, beautiful people? Hold up. Let me get in my spot. I gotta be on the X or some shit. Excuse me, I got gas like usual. How y'all doing? How's my face? I got that chip tooth is on this side, but we here. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I had this rock star. Damn, I cussed before the 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. Can y'all hear me? How I sound? How I sound out there, YouTubes? I'm really not on social media anymore. I'm building an IG page, but I'm not on social media. So for those that are watching, head over to Kasabian_Lavoe_ show, the longest Instagram name ever, and follow. I'm posting all my thirst trap pictures. I'm trying to really get it popping. It's not working. Not at all. I'm really not good at the internet. I don't want to be. I walked away from social media for a reason. I don't need that shit in my life anymore. It's toxic. Like the wrong type of toxic. Toxic? It's gonna be one of those shows, y'all. All right, let's buckle up. Let's get into it. Let's talk about some things before we even start the show. Just a little backstory. Thursday evening, I chipped my tooth. I didn't think nothing of it. I thought I broke a tooth. I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, man, maybe it cracked to be all right. And then, like, more shit came out the tooth, and I was like, oh, my God, this motherfucker broke into, like, pieces. But, nah, it's a damn crown or something that broke, and then the filling came out. I don't know. Look, $3,000 later, here I am. Anyway, so, make sure you donate, the Cash App, Kasabian Lavoe, all that. It goes towards feeding Puerto Rican babies and all that good stuff. Let's get the show started. For those that don't know, fucking Spotify basically cutting deals to sell music and shit under our podcast and ads. So I can't play music anymore that I like, or new music or old music. I just got to play my music because I'm not going to be dealing with copyright bullshit. No, thank you. So, but I mean, the good thing about it is I got my own music, so it's not a big deal. If you're new to the show, you can't listen to the music because of YouTube. I still don't know how that goes, even though it's mine. I just don't want to deal with it. So we'll leave it at that. But it'll be a little quiet, and that's what it is. The live audience is still low, but we're going to get it up. Fauci's emails was nasty. But when you find out what happened with my AirPods, it might make more sense. I'm just saying. I mean, it is my song. I did some shit just like that, and they flagged me. I got my Jesus piece on, I'm feeling like Tupac. It's all eyes on me. Thug life that I like. Yeah. It's Kasabian Lavoe. Wow. What's going on, beautiful people? My name's Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome to the Kasabian Lavoe Show, live from Las Vegas. It's been about 975 degrees for the past 3 days. Everybody in Las Vegas is perfect temperature for barbecue in Texas. At the moment, it's humid because it's cloudy out. So if you out there, make sure to hydrate. Vegas heat wears you down. Just hydrate while you out here in my city. And welcome. Keep it clean. Keep it classy. Vegas is a beautiful place as long as it stays beautiful. You feel me? I gotta stop saying you feel me. I heard so. This is why I don't watch nobody's lives. like ever. It always like fucks me up because I pick up their mannerisms and I don't want to, but I always catch myself and I go, shit, don't do that. Anyway, my mom is watching. Hi, mom. Now, where was I? So a couple things happened. Okay, Thursday, for those that aren't watching the live, to my podcast audience, on Thursday evening, I cracked a tooth, a back molar. It's the one by the nasal cavity. It affects that. Anyway, my face swole up, tooth was cracked. I took medicine. I went to the doctor. Could take care of it. But I couldn't talk. It was very sensitive and irritable, and it just wasn't working. So Friday, like I was good, but it was just too risky to even do it. I don't want to be on here holding my face and excuse me, a while. And now this rock star got me burping like uncontrollably. Either way, that was the reason why we weren't here. So I apologize. It's taken care of. I'm good, and I'm most likely going to DR to get my teeth done. See, this is the difference in generations, right? And I heard something the other day that really sparked my brain, and it's something that I have an issue with doing the show, that I forget that although things may seem so second nature or commonsensical to me, that may not be so common sense. Like, for example, somebody said something about like putting metal in a microwave. Like, I heard that as an example. Like, people didn't know that you couldn't do that, or like the younger person was like, "Oh, I didn't know you couldn't do that." Like, that's crazy because like we're all told never do that, but it was like the third generation always gets skipped the wisdom or some shit. Either way, look, I'm all over the place with it, but it was something like that, and I was like, damn it, I have to find a better way to pass my wisdom and knowledge and not think that everything is just so commonsensical. So, and I think commonsensical is the word. So, I'm trying to be more descriptive and be a better OG, right? I feel like we need OGs, and there's a lot of things that the internet has made cool or popular, and that's that. There's a lot of shit that, although it may seem like it's okay, as men, it shouldn't be okay. We need to normalize checking other men for their fucking terrible behavior. So, that's gonna be something I'm definitely looking forward to doing, and paying more attention to news and things that I do give. I want to make sure that I understand that, yeah, maybe not everybody's paying attention, right? So that's what we've been working on. The show's about evolution, right? I want you to talk. I want to see what I can get out of you. And let's have a mental health check. How's everybody doing? You know, have you talked to somebody? Do you need to talk to somebody? How are you been feeling? I can tell you the truth. With everything I'm going through, I feel very defeated right now. I'm not too well. Oh, that's the cable. It's been a while since I even been in here, guys. I feel defeated, man. I feel little. I feel like I need to have a big win to feel accomplished right now. I don't feel accomplished. And I'm almost starting to think that the only feeling I know is anger. Like, that's the only feeling I can truly describe. Like, at this moment in my life, I don't think I know what happiness is. I don't think I know what sadness is. I don't think I know anything but anger. And it's funny because, like, I was with my wife today, and she's a couponer. So she was excited because she's couponing, and the guy could see that I'm dead inside because he goes, "Is there anything that makes you as excited as she is about couponing?" And I said, her. She's what makes me excited. Like, I don't have anything. Like, I feel soulless sometimes. I say that shit all the time, and I mean it. It's like there's no hobbies I have right now that I'm completely, infatuated with. I don't know. There's nothing sparking my brain. I'm reading. I'm doing things. Changing with. It's hard to change when you're the person that needs to change, and things around you don't necessarily change. So, it's hard. You gotta adapt, and then for the better. It's nothing bad. It's just a matter of understanding that your old mannerisms and the way that you move aren't necessarily conducive to life. Like, I have PTSD from where I come from. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, okay. Let's talk about my PTSD. It'll start the whole story for today, and it'll get the show going, right? And I'll explain. I have a huge issue with my back facing a door. I have a huge issue with facing a hallway of some sort, or open anything where I don't know what's happening behind me. I have a huge issue with whispering. I have a huge issue with secrets right in front of me. It drives me fucking crazy. I'm not even talking about being home, by the way. I'm just talking about being out. I don't like whispers. This shit drives me fucking nuts. I always feel like I'm getting lined up, right? I go to this dentist, and I'm in this fucking room facing a corner with this TV doing who knows what, and a overzealous nurse that's wilding, like singing. Fucking, they got Stevie Wonder playing, and this motherfucker's Mon chéri amour. Oh, do you like it coming to the doctor often? I'm like, what do you like? Nah, dog, my teeth are horrible. My teeth are fucking. I have the worst mouth health. Like, I blame my whole family for that shit. And I know that I can't blame them because I have to take responsibility for myself. And unfortunately, I was raised under the impression that jewelry and fucking cars was what we spent money on. Thank God you kids are going to get your mouth done. I'm very proud of you. This is an OG moment. Pay attention. Don't go fucking buy cars. Get your mouth right. Trust me, it's worth it. All my kids have beautiful teeth. That's where my money went. That shit's expensive. I made sure they're all good. Everybody got clean teeth, no cavities, straight teeth, braces when needed. Dad did a great job. I never took care of my own shit. So now, in my older age, I'm trying to take care of my shit. If all dentist offices are like, and again, my grandma didn't believe in doctors. Like, that's not a thing, okay? We just don't go to doctors. That's what Spanish people do. We use Vicks, Sprite, 7-Up, and fucking Noxzema when you had a sunburn. That's just how it is when you're Spanish. You don't trust the doctors. You don't trust white people. They just be that way. Anyway, my anxiety from facing a hallway, then being judged because my insurance isn't too great. It's a fucking terrible insurance carrier. I know it is. It's almost better to go into the dentist saying I don't even have insurance. But I'm hearing these whispers and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, why y'all whispering? And I can't look behind me because I'm in this fucking chair facing a corner. So anyway, my singing nurse, he motion me roars or whatever the fuck around the corner. And he's like, hey, we need to do some x-rays and stuff, and I want to offer you a full exam. And I'm like, wow, he's talking to me like a fucking waiter. What are you talking about? Y'all know what I'm here for. It's an emergency thing to fix this damn tooth. That's all I need right now. I can discuss what I need later, because what I really want to do is knock all these fucking teeth out, put some fake shit in, and call it good. As I say that, the dentist or whoever he is, I didn't even see him. That's how fucked up it was. Like, you put me in such a position that I couldn't even see you until he laid me back in a chair. Bro, my anxiety was through the roof. Through the fucking roof. Just to deal with this guy. I don't like being that way. Like, I know it ain't right, but that's what happens when you grow up in an environment that you need to be ready to go. Like, I don't even know how to express the angst of sitting facing a fucking corner while people are behind you doing things. Like, it's frustrating. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I just want to share that because it drove me fucking crazy. And then listening to the lady behind the counter speak to me in the manner that she did, again, frustrated me. I don't know if I'm asking for too much. That's why I feel so defeated. I feel like the basics I can't even get or ask for anywhere I go. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I went to the fucking therapist and I got to listen to these two fucking nurses behind the glass talk about blowing some boyfriend or something on Memorial Day while it's completely hot and everybody's disregarding that the lobby where the clients are in a mental health fucking facility are not even comfortable. Like, why am I asking for so much, right? Like, am I asking for so much? Oh, this is like therapy. Anyway, all right, I got my tooth fixed, but my fucking anxiety was what got to me, and it made me start thinking about just everything. Like, yo, why can't I sit facing the corner? Like, why is it that bothers me that people walk past me? Why is it that really, like, what is it? Like, I can't figure it out. I can't put my finger on it. So I got it done. Everything's taken care of. Thank you, Doc. You're the best, I guess. I didn't even see the guy. Moral of the story, maybe express that you don't like being comfortable. I don't know. Like, was I wrong? This is where I feel like I don't know how to fucking express myself because I don't think I did nothing wrong. I really felt uncomfortable. I didn't necessarily voice it because I didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but damn, I'm sitting there like literally facing the fucking corner. And my singing nurse, yes, as lovely as his voice was, just a little unnecessary. A little unnecessary. My fucking anxiety was through the roof. Like, it shouldn't have been. But like I said, I felt judged already because my insurance, like, the lady, like, snickered at me and shit. Like, yo, you know it's going to be another $35. I'm like, oh, shit, $35. Hold on, yo. Let me call the bank and make sure they can clear $35 fucking dollars. Like, don't talk to me like that. Like, I said I want to start wearing suits and just ties all the time, shit like that, because people do judge you on what you wear and shit. And I ain't been wearing, like the flyest shit. Like that's been a part of the problem. Motherfuckers don't be feeling themselves. It's been hard, this corona shit. Like my girl sees me getting dressed, like she ain't seen me dripped. But that motherfucker don't know what to do. She can't stop smiling. I'm like, you must have forgot. That's what I feel like. Motherfuckers must have forgot. My teeth are still crooked. But that was cool. I think I saw an episode of Friends or some shit while I was there. Either way, that was great. I don't even know why we got into that. I just want to get that off my chest. I'm not holding shit back. This shit drives me nuts, and I'm trying to fucking understand why I'm this way, and why do whispers bother me? I don't know. I felt like they was talking about me, like, bro, my money good. I can take care of these things, but there's other shit to worry about. I'm sorry, $4,000 for a tooth is a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it, but I don't care how much money you got, yo. When you got 5 kids to worry about, like, and mortgage and bills and shit, like, things is more important. Unfortunately, no matter how much money you got, that's me. I'd rather they be straight and not worry about my shit later. So I took my AirPod in to Apple because it didn't work, right? So I go to Apple. Well, I text because I got Apple's little text thing. I was like, yo, Apple, my AirPod fucked up, right? And then Apple was like, oh no, Kasabian, how can we help you? Because you own so much Apple stuff. I was like, oh my God, thanks. I appreciate you, Tim Cook. So listen, my AirPod's fucked up. I don't know why. I just bought it. Full disclosure, I know exactly why my AirPod didn't work. Apple, if you're listening, pay attention. This is a great story. So I set up an appointment. The text said, make an appointment at the store. And I was like, all right, bet. Now, he didn't say specifically for what. So I just made an appointment. And it was like, are you there for buying or exchanging or blah, blah, blah? Sure shit, bro. I pull up, get in the front. Yo, what's up? I got an appointment. Tell him what I'm here for. He's like, you need to make an appointment with the Genius Bar. And I was like, that's not what I was told, bro. I just need a new AirPod. In my mind, I'm thinking we're going to grab a box. These are 2 months old. We're going to grab a box off the wall. We're going to bust it open, pull out the left AirPod, the left AirPod, just one AirPod. And they're just going to be like, here you go. Here's a new AirPod. That's what I thought. No. He pulls out the computer. He wags his hand. The table opens up. There's a plug, all types of shit. I'm blown away right now. And I'm like, why are we doing all this for a fucking AirPod? He sends the AirPod to Capricornio or wherever the fuck Apple's, warehouse is for AirPod repairs. Really, bro. My shit got to Apple at 9 o'clock, and at 9:01 they sent it back. They just sent me new AirPods. Like, that's exactly what I told them. I literally go, dog, get me an AirPod off the wall. We can't do that. Why the fuck not? It's just one AirPod. Like, we're at Apple. Like, that's not okay. See, this is me. Maybe it is because I'm a narcissist. But if I own 15 fucking Apple phones, Apple computers out the ass, I got the Apple HomePod, some Apple lights, I got the Apple everything. Maybe, we don't have to send this one out. Let's get him a new pair. This is my 7th pair of AirPods. I think I spent enough money for y'all to take care of your boy and just give me one AirPod. No. Somebody at the factory must have said, yo, this motherfucker sent over this whole shit for one AirPod. We could have took it off the wall and gave him an AirPod. Now, how did my AirPod break? Thanks for asking. I was over at my aunt's house. Why were you at your aunt's house, Kasabian? Thanks for asking. So, I was recently divorced. I'm married again. Long story. We're getting to it. I was hanging out. Just chilling. We're joking around with my family. My family goes, can anybody swim? My aunt, very bombastic. She's very loud. She's so funny. Love her to death. She goes, can anybody swim? Because if one of the kids falls in, I need somebody to jump in and save the kids. My uncle goes, I can swim. And everybody's like, yeah, he can swim like a dolphin. And I was like, I can swim. I'm pretty good at swimming. I'm a little Aquaman, and everybody's like, ha, 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 that's cool. And I was like, nah, I got it. Like, if somebody fall in, you're going to have to beat me to beating them or beat me to getting them. Joking. Fucking joking. And I say this and I mean this. I did nothing. Nothing. My cousin will tell you I was 6 feet in the air. My aunt said I pushed her out the way and flew. The other one said all I saw was feet in the air and you was in the water. And the baby was up out of the water, glasses on, AirPods on. I heard a splash. I heard somebody yell. I throw my wallet, throw my phone, and from the house to the pool, I just dove. I didn't think. I went, got the baby, saved him. There was my baby cousin Julian. Love him to death. I didn't do that shit for no kudos. I didn't do that shit for nothing, bro. I hit the fucking water so hard, my glasses broke. I had my AirPods in. Like, I just went, and I was still able to use them afterwards. So the fact that the left one broke was beyond me. Either way, these are fucking, I don't even want to give a price. They're expensive glasses, and the impact of me hitting the water from the jump bust them. I didn't know if it was 30 feet deep, 2 feet deep, or nothing. All I saw was water and the kid splish splash, and I jumped in. Again, my family's busy, so they were supposed to tell a story, not me. I didn't want to tell the story, but that did happen. I saved my little cousin. Probably could have not jumped in. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I could have walked in. I don't know. It was one of those weird things that happened, and it was a blink of a moment thing, and I reacted, and I hope that reaction was, justified. And I hope he's okay. Like, that's my boy, and I do that for anybody. Like, my kids are so not even surprised by the shit. Like, when I told them what happened, I was like, yo, I saved somebody from drowning. They're like, yeah, that's right. Like, that's what dad does. Dad saves people. So just to put that in perspective, like, my kids know that dad's the goer. Like, there's no question about it. Something happened, I'm there. So that's what happened with my AirPods. I was very upset because I figured they could have just pulled one off the fucking wall. I saved somebody. I could have told him that. I didn't want to, because then he would have known it got wet. Either way, got my AirPods the other day, and I just wanted to say that. And shout out to my little cousin Julian. My boy held me down. He was like, he didn't know what was going on. And you know what? He could swim. It was just the shock of what happened, and me, I got to react, and I made sure he was good. Mariah Carey had a giant fight with Jay-Z. Apparently, it was explosive. And then she came out today and she was like, no, nothing happened. So Mariah Carey's supposedly off of Roc Nation management, but nobody really understands why. And it's kind of weird that Mariah Carey would make such a big career move at this point in her life. But hey, what do we really know about Mariah Carey's career? She's a legend, and she's Miss Christmas. Like, it's just Mariah Carey runs December. She always will, forever and ever. Every fucking year, it's new chestnuts roasting on some fires, and her and some new hot chick singing whatever hot song. And it pops off, and she makes billions of dollars, and we sitting there and support it. So shout out to Mariah Carey and Jay-Z. I hope y'all figure it out. If Roc Nation is not taking care of her anymore, figure it out and go get that bag. You know you need that bag. Fauci had some emails that were released due to the Information Act. And if you don't know what was going on in these emails, I think it's something that we should definitely talk about, because all the bullshit that we heard talked about Trump, and I've heard so many people kind of digest and break this down and give their opinion on it. And unfortunately, they have yet to nail the fact that everything that Trump said was along the same lines that Fauci was saying in the emails. I heard somebody say that Trump was crying wolf, but how do you cry wolf when everything you say is true? Are you crying wolf, or are you just telling the truth? And now that it's exposed, you still can't give him his just fucking due. It doesn't make any sense. When Fauci came out and said that we don't need masks, was because we didn't have enough for people that worked at the hospital. And according to different virus doctors, and I'm not a doctor, these are just things that I've heard, that most of these viruses, or similar viruses to this, like SARS and whatnot, really affect people due to viral load. So depending on how many people you're around, so nurses and doctors that dealt with this on a day-to-day basis, they were the ones that needed masks immediately because they dealt with so much of it. If I'm wrong, do your research. Just giving you some information that I know. Fauci came out and said we don't need masks. And in the email, he's saying the masks don't even really do shit. Yeah, they protect from the droplets, but in reality, they don't do shit. Those masks were supposed to be sealed completely to your face. No this, no that. Motherfuckers was wearing. I seen a dude with a thong on his face. I seen a lady with a thong on her face, lacy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those masks, although they help something, it didn't really prevent much. But it did help. Let's just be honest. It did help. But the propaganda behind it is that we didn't have enough. And then we buy all of our masks from China. But he's covering it up. So Trump does the same fucking thing in the beginning. He tries to keep it cool while we figured the fuck out. Then they shit on him. Fauci does it. Nobody says a thing. Nobody says a thing. From the jump, Trump goes, this shit was leaked. This shit is not cool. Nobody bought it. But now Fauci literally goes, Yeah, I think it was leaked. And the fucked up thing is, I work at that lab. Things got real quiet when he said something like that. Like that when someone says something like that, excuse me, when someone says something that like that in that fashion, where it's almost like a obligatory, yeah, we did it, but and then, no buts. What do you mean we? How come this information wasn't disclosed before? Who the fuck said that Fauci was the one that's supposed to lead us to victory? It's not a vaccine, it's a shot. There's a difference. Sorry, you can still get it when you get the shot. It's just like the flu shot. And doctors are starting to really come to the conclusion that flu season isn't really a thing. It just happens to be the timing of it all. People locked in their house, no vitamin D, nobody gets outside. Boom, flu season. We had a very low flu season due to the masks. And we still had a lot of, false readings for flus that were considered other things. I really don't want to get into these waters because YouTube doesn't like this and I really don't want to stir too much up. But unfortunately, Fauci lied, just like all the rest of them. The whole pandemic thing was approached and processed. What's the proper word? Well, damn, I'm at a loss for words because I want to say it's political, but there was so many things involved that made it it was beyond political. It was a lot of things involved to really ruin things that were in motion and put a huge kink in it, and then it worked. I mean, they ruined Trump behind it. It did what they wanted it to do, and you know what? Good on them for being able to do that. Unfortunately, though, Fauci, I can't say let us down. We should have never put so much hope into that person, but the information that was being given to us was being filtered, and that's not fair. We need someone or something to be able to stand up and go, yo, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need more information. We need to know what's going on immediately. It's just not fair. It's not fair. You can't shit on Trump for saying the shit was a leak, and then it comes out to be a leak, and now it's, oh, wow, it's a leak. Well, that's what Trump said. Like, I don't understand. Everything he said was wrong. Either way, I don't want to talk too much about it. The reason why I said it's a shot, not a vaccine, because you can still get it. So that means this is going to be a cyclical thing where you just continue to get this shot or get booster shots of this just to avoid it. Or we just all get herd immunity and it goes the fuck away. I don't know. It's really not it's not that pressing. And it's really, I mean, at this point, come on, yo. Everybody's outside. So I was robbed yesterday. Like, robbed. Completely. In front of, like, my whole family, the world. I was robbed. Okay? And I don't give a fuck. First off, Ocho Cinco should not high-five anybody after getting knocked out. That's not cool. Somebody should have gave him a hug. He was scared. He got up. He's like, hey, give me 5. Give me 5. Come here. Come here. Give me 5. After he got dropped. That's not nice. 1, 2, Showtime. Anybody that got that fight last night should be up in arms, and we should have a class action against Showtime for the bullshit that they did yesterday. The fact that Showtime couldn't handle a fucking live stream, a simple live stream. Hey, gamers are live streaming at a huge rate. Are you telling me Triller was able to stream better than Showtime? It's very embarrassing, unprofessional, and honestly, it's just the disrespect. Such a giant in entertainment, and you couldn't handle a fucking stream? Does our money not matter to you? So Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul get to run around talking about their hundreds of millions of dollars they cleared from everybody that paid to watch that piece of shit that kept on dropping every 5 minutes, the stress and the anxiety that caused behind it, the unprofessionalism. You can watch things on YouTube all day and never have half the fucking bullshit we dealt with Showtime. Now let's get to the fight. Floyd did what he was going to do. Logan did what he tried to do. 2 things happened there that was very obvious and apparent. 1, Floyd is still Floyd, and Logan was Logan. Logan is a fighter, sure, but Floyd Mayweather is Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan God level. It don't change for him. No matter how old he is, he may be slower, he may be whatever. Floyd Mayweather is still Floyd Mayweather. He fought a dude that was almost a foot taller than him and almost 50 pounds heavier than him, and he worked his ass. Like, the best thing that Logan had was smothering him, and Floyd was able to get away from that. Floyd looked like nothing happened. Floyd did 8 rounds and came out like nothing happened. He looked the same. Did I say Ocho Cinco threw a high 5? But he got punched in the face. He was like, boom, hit the ground. He got up. He's like, give me 5, please. Give me 5. He said, come on. Give me 5. Please. Come here. Come here. Give me 5. That shit was great. Congratulations to Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul for putting on a so-so show. Showtime, we're disappointed. We want our money back, and I think there should be a class action lawsuit. I'm serious. That was completely negligent. That was unacceptable, and that is not how business is done today. You should be boycotted. I don't give a fuck who fights next on Showtime. We should all boycott Showtime, and Floyd and Logan both should get together and cough up, if not all the fucking money for the pay-per-view, at least a half. The amount of I didn't even see the first fucking round of the last fight. Bro, I barely saw the Chad fight. I barely saw... Well, who the fuck fought after Chad? The other dude or whatever the fuck it was. And there was like a concert with like who the fuck knows who. The first fight with Logan was like, the first round where Logan was going crazy and nothing happened. Missed that whole shit, bro. It was terrible. We got robbed. We really did. So Showtime, shame on you. There really was nothing to talk about this week. So I'm kind of glad I was able to pull all that out. And I'm sorry that we missed last week. I always say that I'm going to do double shows. I just can't. I can't do double shows because it's so hard to even pull topics out right now. And I'm going to try, but it's a bitch. My lymph nodes, yeah, they're still swollen right now. Like, I'm suffering over here, y'all. Either way, we had a great show. Thank you. This was episode, what episode is this, 193? Ads coming back for the next episode. I got some new sponsors, and they're taking care of us. Hopefully they help me get enough money to get these teeth fixed. Remember to donate, Kasabian Lavoe. The Cash App is Kasabian Lavoe. Head over to klavoe.com. Hit the donate button. Every time you donate to klavoe.com and Kasabian Lavoe and anything that has to do with Kasabian, it goes to feed 5 Puerto Rican babies and put them in college. So it's for a good cause. They're my babies, but either way, that's what it's for. My name is Kasabian. Be safe, stay dangerous. Don't live in the past. Fuck me. My name is Kasabian. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Be safe, stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. Wah. Oh, I gotta hit the end thing. Hold on. Where is it? Wah.